Welcome to Buckets on Buckets, presented by KFC on Overtime. I'm JJ Redick. Tonight, I'm going to be joined by some of the best hoopers in the game. Jamal Murray, CJ McCollum, Chelsea Gray of the WNBA, and Duke NBA prospect Cassius Stanley. Before we get to those people, I'm going to be joined for the first quarter by my guy right now, former teammate with the Philadelphia 76ers, one of the best people in the entire NBA, Boban Marjanovic. Boban, what's up, man?
What's up, my friend? What's up, my friend? I get shy a little bit, just to know. I like that to hear. Thank you, brother.
Wait, what do you get excited about?
I'm excited to say I'm like one of the best person, and I like to hear that. And yeah, I'm so shy, and thank you. I think the same way for you, my friend.
Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So
Yeah.
you're joining us from Serbia right now.
Yes, from Serbia. Now it's like 1:32 right now here, AM. And I'm so happy to talk with you and be here, and of course watch a game and enjoy beautiful KFC.
I love it. KFC in Serbia. You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
KFC Serbia, I get on time.
Yeah. I'm sure in your country, I'm sure in Serbia, you're probably a little bit of a rock star. You know, like a celebrity, like The
Yeah.
Rock or Rihanna or someone like that. How are you treated in Serbia?
First I want to be like rock star, and I walk around with my guitar, and they was like, to play? No, I just feel like that. And no, it was so fun be around. Like everybody want to take photo, like you are, like man, basically the same, but they won't take photo, like talk with them. They ask me for some question. How is United States? How is basketball? How is bubble? How are your teammates? Of course, everybody asks for Luka. How is Luka? Because like everybody love Luka, and how your relationship with Toby. And this is like all question random what I talk about.
Yeah. Who's the most famous person in Serbia? The most famous Serbian?
The most famous Serbian is Novak Djokovic, tennis player.
Jokic. Yeah.
Uh, Djokovic.
Jokovic. Oh, the tennis player. Right.
Djokovic, tennis player. And after that, Jokic. Sorry, my friend, Jokic, Nikola Jokic.
What do you think Miami's got to do here in Game 3 to get a win? They're a little outmatched. Goran Dragic's out tonight. Bam's out tonight. What do they have to do to sort of solve Anthony Davis and LeBron tonight?
I think it's hard game. Like I watch them. Miami play amazing, and of course they're missing these like two best players in the team. They have Jimmy, but this is not enough. I think like Lakers play amazing. They play every game better and better. How I watch a couple games against Denver, and how they play. Like and now they watch like these last two games when they play against Miami. It was tough. It's not easy games, but they need to play a little bit better if they want to win.
Yeah. Well, I also think, too, we talked about this the other night a bunch, and it's been the case again. Game 2, Rondo was just so good. And if LeBron and Anthony Davis are going to play at sort of all NBA, top 5 player caliber level, and then you have the Lakers role players stepping up like KCP and Danny Green did in Game 2 and like Rondo did in Game 1 and like Rondo did in Game 2. The Lakers are pretty much unbeatable right now. I hate to say that. They look unbeatable.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. When you go in the paint, they're so tall. Like when I say they're so tall, they're really so tall. You go in the paint, you take that like offense or defense rebound, be there. I was like, wow. Me, first time I'm watching like somebody like like up to the sky, and I was like, man, these people like they have high, they're fast, they skill, they're running good, and they have like full bench of great players, like everybody do. Let's go be honest. It's NBA.
There's a great GIF of you, by the way. I think Anthony Davis was still on the Pelicans. I can't remember. Were you on the Pistons or the Clippers?
No, the Clippers. The
Clippers.
I was
yes.
in the Clippers.
And you have the ball. You're holding the ball up in the air, and he's trying to knock it out of your hands, and he can't reach it. It's great.
Yeah, it was fun. Like I didn't expect that like something happened like that.
Yeah.
And it was like I just holding the ball, and this is it. Like and it's just happened. It was fun, and I think he accepted the joke and he laughed too. I didn't want to laugh because like it's like it's sound. I want to do that purpose, but I didn't. I just hold the ball up, and it just happened like to be like nice nice highlight.
I think it's kind of hard for people to understand just how big your hands are. Can you just kind of show them up for the camera for us? Is that possible?
Yes, of course, of course.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you can
Great.
probably grab like a whole bucket full of chicken if you wanted.
It's true.
But how
Like,
is it weirder for you to? I would assume it's sort of weirder for you to shoot a basketball. The ball probably feels entirely different in your hand, let's say on a free throw or on a jump shot, than it does in my hand.
you know, I watch you how shoot before the game because I'm shooting around and like every ball go perfect and perfect and perfect. You know, like everything amazing and like ball fly. And I know that every time when you shoot, they go in for sure. And but for me, in like couple cases, if I catch, sometimes I can catch like with these fingers or this finger or these fingers. When I shoot, I try to like because I shoot with one hand, I try to like. Make a balance with all fingers together, like, you know, try to make a balance to the basket. I don't know how to explain. Like the ball, try to touch all my fingers, but it's so hard because like I need like to put my fingers a little bit like together. I cannot
Right.
like spread.
Right. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
and like this, yes.
That makes sense. Can you
And
dunk?
but
Can you dunk flat-footed?
tell me,
Can you dunk flat-footed, or do you have
no,
to jump a little bit?
no, I need to jump a little bit.
A little bit.
It's yeah, a little bit. It's like, yeah, for me this is like I need to jump high because this is my jump. Uh,
Yeah.
Your little bit, it's my highest.
Are you how aware are you of your sort of fame that has kind of taken hold of NBA Twitter, and your fame within the U.S. and the NBA? I know we talked a little bit earlier about just being famous in Serbia, but you're a pretty famous dude over here too.
Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it.
No, you are.
Corona time, only fist bump. I wash my hands after. And wait. No, first I want to say because like a lot of my friends, when I ask, I be here with you, and you know, I post that on Instagram, and they tell me to say you hi, my friends, because they love you. They love you here, and my ex teammates, when I
Yeah.
play here in Serbia, they love you how you shoot. They want to be like you. And we was young before, and you was in the college. I don't follow the college, but when you was in Duke, and like a lot of people say, "Hey, JJ Redick, JJ," and like I have a lot of teammates who say that for you, and you. I don't follow college, but you're the guy who I know from the college to like all your NBA career first, and you do a great job on Twitter and everything what you do, like for the fan, for the people, they love you, they support you, and amazing. And I look in you, and I want to be like you on a Twitter, on Instagram, and everything what you do. Like I try to learn my English better.
Hey, Bo, you're the best, man. Thank you for saying that. That's very
No,
kind of you.
no, this is true. I don't want to be. I don't want to be kind. I just want to speak true here.
Yeah. Who do you think besides like Jokic and you, who are the most popular players in Europe? Is it just the normal cast of characters like LeBron, or is there somebody that's really popular in Serbia?
You know, like ex players who play before for national team, they're so popular, like in Serbia, like Vlade Divac, Peja Stojakovic, Vlada Radmanovic, Dejan Bodiroga. I don't know you heard for Dejan Bodiroga, Rebraca, Danilovic. You know, this is the guys who is like when you see them on the street. I watch them how I'm young, and when I see on the street, like full respect because they do so much for our national team.
Yeah.
But the players who play right now, it's like mostly like players from NBA. Bjelica, Bogdanovic, and Jokic and me, like so far, like we're we're popular in Serbia right now about basketball, and everybody know who we are, and everybody follow us in NBA. It's tough because it's night. We play during the night. Like now it's like 1:30, 7:40, whatever here, and it's hard to watch. And they give us full like I would say they give us. Like wind in our back so we can play better.
Yeah, I love it. Well, we're getting ready. We're getting ready to tip off here, Bobby. This is really important, I think, for Miami to get off to a great start. And they need to get Duncan Robinson going. They need to get him going.
Yeah, but he's amazing. Every time what you watch the game, like when shoot the ball, I was like, wow, it's flies super perfect, like amazing.
I've seen that play ran
Okay.
so many times off the tip. The center tips it back to LeBron.
Yes.
They set a back screen
And
for
he
Dwight Howard. We see it every time when we play the
Yes.
Lakers, and it's like the last play you go over in the scouting report. And they pulled it off in Game 3 of the Finals. That's unbelievable.
It's true. This is the same thing they do Phoenix too.
Yes.
Phoenix do the same thing with the Ayton.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see how Miami defends, because if you look at offensively, you know, they played a good game in Game 2, but the Lakers have just been able to score pretty much every time down the floor, and there's got to be a pickup, you know, in terms of their defensive strategy here to get stops on a more consistent basis.
But you know, I think it's hard. Like they come ready from the locker room, because you see how they play from beginning of the of the game. You know, every time when you start to play a game, everybody like little bit like, you know, still warming up, but they start to play like really like tough right now from beginning.
Yeah. What's the opinion of like LeBron in Serbia? Do people think that he's the best player in the NBA?
Yeah, LeBron, it's LeBron, man.
It's unbelievable.
Like, it's unbelievable what he dunk, what he do, how he make block shots, what is his recovery, how he prepare his body, man. Like it's like amazing. Everybody talk about him, and everybody say like, you know, like he look amazing. Like look at him, like his body, it's perfect. He move perfect. You know, like he was like, when you watch him how he play, you can only say wow.
Yeah. How much longer do you think you want to play? LeBron's sitting here in year 17. He'll be 36 in December. I mean, how much longer do you want to play?
Like from him to
no,
play?
No, you.
Me?
How much longer do you want to play?
Me. I don't know. I want to play more. Wait. Sorry, I had it.
It's all right. Bobby's having some difficulties.
Sorry. Yeah.
It's all good.
We talk about my hands, and I swipe the cable. Too heavy. I cannot control.
Yeah.
How long I want to play? I want to play maybe like, you know, like still you never know. You want to play more and more and more. Like if you have 40, you can play 40. If you play 50, you can play 50. Of course, it's not possible. But really,
Myers Leonard
like
with the big three.
Living.
No, I'm with you, man. I think you gotta play as long as they'll let you to play until they tell you to go home. You just got to keep playing.
Yeah.
The NBA is just it's too much fun. Basketball is just too great of a game, and there's nothing like playing on this stage and playing in these games. I'm trying to think. Obviously you played with us last year in the playoffs with Philly. Was that the deepest you've gotten in the playoffs, or how deep did you go with San Antonio?
We get with San Antonio the same thing. We lost in the second round in playoffs.
Okay.
Yeah, we lost against OKC Thunders. Yeah, and this but it was fun run. Every time playoff is fun. And how long you want to play?
4 more years. 4 more years.
4 more years.
Yes.
But, hey, let's go 7.
No. So here's the
together.
deal. If I play 4 more years and the season ends, I'll be 39 when the season ends, and then right after the season I'll turn 40. So it's like a perfect goodbye. Take me to year 18.
But because you're in so good shape, you can run to the player who played the most NBA season in NBA, or who play till like more years in NBA, like with the oldest.
Well, we'll see. What do you for you watching this game? Like, what do you want to see from the Heat? What do you need to see for them to get back in this series?
I don't know. So far they do a great job. Look at them. Like they play, like they share the ball. Like you know, like look at them. Like they try to get open shots. Like so far, he make and no. This is much important. Stay ready. Stay down and watch the ball. And every time in this game, you must stay focused like all 48 minutes. You cannot chill out.
Yeah.
Like none of. Yeah.
I was reading this article earlier today about Anthony Davis, and you know, when Golden State was great, the league kind of trended towards all of these rangy wing defenders. And if you look at Miami's starting lineup, they've got Myers Leonard and then a bunch of guys that are basically 6'5" to 6'6". And Anthony Davis has basically broken that model. And it just seems like they don't have a way to match up with Anthony Davis. And that, I mean, as good as LeBron is, we just expect this greatness from him. Over the last, 14, 15 finals games for him, he's at 30, 10, and 9. But Anthony Davis, to me, is the difference. He's been the MVP, I think, the first 2 games.
And like Anthony Davis play amazing, like what he do. And against Denver, he heard that I think a wrist. No, he took ankle.
Yeah.
And he jumped. They throw him like lob, alley-oop pass, and I was like, man, he jumped like with like pain in his ankle. Like I was like, wow, how he can do that? And he's like how he run, what he do, and how he block the shots. Yeah. He's every time off his defense, and he's ready to take the championship.
He's great. We're Heat off to a great start right now, creating opportunities in transition. Duncan Robinson earlier had a great back cut for a layup. As we go to commercial, Boban, we are going to take a game break, and that means we're going to the bucket, and we're going to take some questions from fans. Are you ready?
I am born ready, my friend. With you, I'm born ready.
I love it. Who is the most supportive teammate you've ever had? Besides me, of course.
The most? Because I don't want to take here supportive. I think Tobias.
Yeah. I kind of knew you were.
Hey, look, I must go with my guy. This is so I'm so lying right now, but okay, I must take Tobias.
Okay. This another user wants to know, what kind of car does Boban drive?
I drive a Range Rover, the best car. Range Rover, best car, commercial, let's go.
I love it. Next question on IG. Boban, how does it feel to be labeled the nicest person in the NBA?
Oh, I like to hear that. And I think my mom is so proud of me right now because, he asked me, you tell, and it was so nice to when my mom read about that in newspaper because she don't speak English. It was like, wow, you're amazing. Now I know I do a great job with you.
She did it. She did a good job raising you. But all right, next question from Instagram as well. Boban, how high can you jump with 100% effort?
How high? I don't know.
Can you jump over a phone book? Can you jump over a phone book?
Easy.
10 phone books.
Yeah, I think yes.
20 phone books.
No way.
All right, Boban, what is the best burger you've ever had? The best burger, I guess, cheeseburger or hamburger. What's the best cheeseburger or hamburger you've ever had?
I think a Whataburger so far.
Wow.
They beat everything.
There's a hot take.
I like it.
There's a hot take.
Yeah. Wait. Sorry, and In-N-Out Burger too.
Okay. All right. Last question. We got to know you versus Taco Fall. Who wins that one-on-one?
Hey, but every time I go for me, never mind who asks the person next, I will say, hey, Boban win everything.
Yes. Of course.
I too much believe in myself.
I love it.
So I can give in somebody else.
I think it was maybe a D Wade commercial. The tagline was, "My belief is stronger than your doubt." I tell people that all the time. My belief is stronger than your doubt. People don't realize, man, you are a bucket. You are a bucket.
Hey, they don't believe me. I was like, okay, hey, thank you because you're my teammate and you know.
Well, I think you're still one of the most efficient offensive scorers in NBA history. So that's saying a lot with all the great players that have played in this league, and you're one of those guys.
Thank you very much.
Where do you feel most comfortable on the floor? Is it left block, right block, 3-point line? Where do you want the ball?
So far, I feel on 3-point. No. This is not feel my comfortable. No, paint. Paint is my area. When I know when I get the ball in the paint, and I don't spread my elbows too much in my defend the face. Yeah, everything is perfect.
Yeah. I got a question about just your year in Dallas, and you got the opportunity. I know you get asked a ton about Luka Doncic, but just what can you tell us about something about Luka that maybe we don't know already? Something that you learned about him this year being his teammate and getting to play with him?
You know, he's like he's young guy. You have young guys who is like selfish and don't want to talk with nobody. He's like everybody know how he good player. He's magic. You know, you watch him how he play. You enjoy in every move he make. Every game he makes some new move. Like you like wow, this guy is amazing. When I watch him, I feel like I'm so proud on him to watch him and enjoying his basketball. But he's like like you have 21 years old kids when they don't want to like uh, they're like so selfish in some way of like they learn to live by themselves, and he's not like that. He's like nice guy, nice friend, nice teammates. He will help you everything whatever he need and whatever you need, and he's like the perfect star in every ways to kids can be like him, like on the court and off the court.
Yeah, no, that's great to hear because as a player, I think he's a future MVP, All NBA. I mean, he already is All NBA, but he's just such a great player, and to hear that he's also a good dude makes me happy. I want to ask you about this little thing you guys did. So all the Balkan countries, Serbia, Slovenia, Montenegro, Croatia, Bosnia, all the players that were in the bubble, you guys got together a few times for dinner. And my understanding is that the bubble restaurant turned into a bit of a nightclub. Is that true?
Yeah, it's true. We bring our speaker and we listen our music. When I say our music, like music who like we like and we listen in our countries, in our clubs, and it's like it was one night of that, and we need to like a little bit relax and like we just like chill out, talk about everything, like stay a little bit late than it's supposed to be, and have a great time, and no like long time we didn't see how you say. We talk like somebody have the games when we rest, like we rest when we play the games when they rest, and we don't have time to like catch each other. This is the perfect opportunity for us to like see each other and have fun and talk about everything.
That's such a great point that you bring up because that was one of the great things about the bubble. Because in an NBA season, you're just going in and out of a city so fast, and the one thing about the bubble was you were able to catch up with a lot of your friends from other teams and spend time with them. You know what? They fouled Duncan Robinson on the shot before that, and he finally got that one. And I'm actually curious if they review this because I think Dwight Howard got underneath his feet. Boban, could you sing? Is there any famous Serbian songs that you could maybe sing for us, or just maybe like a hook of a song? Like, what's your favorite Serbian song?
You read about that when Dragic say for the song? I read about like translation of the song. You didn't like they say like ne može nam niko ništa, jači smo od sudbine, mogu samo da nas mrze oni što nas ne vole. Like they say like in the song, we are stronger than destiny. They only can hate us like who don't like us, something like that. But it was like so popular song when somebody feels so tipsy and strong and powerful, and you around your people, you sing that song. Like you must come with that song.
They're literally showing Dragic right there. There he is,
they
right
show
there.
Yeah. Hey, Dragic, we speak about your song, my friend. Let's go.
I love how that works. You also got the chance in Dallas to spend some time around who I think is one of the best owners in sports, and that's Mark Cuban, who is a businessman and an entrepreneur, and really one of the first owners, I think, in all of sports that started having a relationship with his players and sort of got up from the luxury suite box and got down on the floor with the team and became a fan. How was that experience, working with Mark Cuban?
Mark is an amazing guy. Like everything what he doing, and you guys know, he do even more good things than you guys know. Like he don't show everything good things what he do like for all people around who need the help. He's like amazing owner, amazing guy, like friend when you need, Like if you feel running down, he's there to help you. Like he support players. What is like much important, he don't
Yeah.
yelling on players. Like you never see that. And like he's amazing guy. When I see him next to bench, I like feel like yeah, he got our back, and I feel amazing. He's standing there, because sometimes you feel like, oh, he's there. I feel like tight, like stressful. You don't want to play. You don't want to play. Sorry, like you don't feel good to play. And after that, like you see him how he give you support, and you enjoy to be around him. And he's like amazing guy, one of the best person but I ever met in my life.
I love that. Hey, real quick on this game, and you'll know this coverage as well. So the adjustment Miami's made here with Anthony Davis is they're in basically a three-quarter drape. So instead of a front or playing behind in the post, they're in a three-quarter drape, which forces the entry passer to sort of throw it over the top.
Higher.
And as he catches the ball, the guy guarding him sells out, so he has to go baseline, and then they're bringing that second defender from the baseline. And they've done it twice now in the last 3 minutes, and both times he turned it over. One time it was a steal, and Jimmy Butler just came over as the low guy, as that second defender, and drew a charge. There's a bunch of different ways to call that, a bunch of different terminologies. I've heard it called green, I've heard it called blue, I've heard it called a bunch of different things. Have you ever faced that coverage before? That three-quarter drape with the help coming from the baseline?
Yeah, not too much in NBA, but it was Europe a lot, because they trap me, and like it was hard, but I think adjustment it's like easy, because you already know sometimes like pick and roll, they show or they double, and you basically the same thing but on low post, and you just like adjustment. I think is so easy. Just need to find like right player to be open and make shot like you make.
Yeah, no. So one of the issues with that is once you recognize that that's the coverage they're in, the backside rotation gets really tough. I remember a series we played in against Atlanta in the playoffs where we tried to do that coverage on Josh Smith, and he would just get the ball, and it was like clockwork. He'd automatically just jump in the air, and he'd make that weak side defender who was guarding two guys, one guy on the wing, one guy in the corner, kind of guess, and he'd just hit the other guy, and they'd get open threes. It's really hard to defend. You really want the ball to go back to Rondo in that case, the guy right in front of the ball. That makes the rotation easier.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. I just say like what I see. Like I know like I can pump the ball like so easy. I can hold, and for my opinion,
exactly.
I can call up. But like it's funny. Like Miami plays like great so far.
Yeah, they're
like,
playing
really
wonderful, and the defense has been great. There's a foul, clearly a trip, and they almost didn't call it. I want to go back to Cuban real quick. So, do you watch the show Shark Tank?
Yes, I watch every time when I'm on the road. Not every time, but the mostly times they was on TV, and I watch that on TV, and I have fun. I really enjoy. Like people come with a smart idea, but like when I listen to them, how they talk to them, how they like when I listen like the guys who wanna make a deal with the people who come and show their project, and it was like I was like look like I'm the guy who showed the project, and I feel super sweat every time I watch focus on the screen. I say, "Come on, you can do it. You can do it."
I love it. You even root for the people pitching ideas on Shark Tank. Do you have any ideas that you'd like to pitch on Shark Tank? Do you have any products you'd like to pitch?
I want to pitch something, but if I tell you right now, it's be like somebody will stole it, and I must be quiet.
Hey, you're smart, man. You're smart. I like that.
Yeah, I learn from my old teammates.
Hey, speaking of, how hard? I know a lot's been made of this, but how hard was it to not play with Tobias? You guys kind of followed each other. You went from Detroit together to the Clippers together to Philly together. So you've spent a number of seasons in a row all getting traded together. And this season, he stayed in Philly and you ended up going to Dallas. How hard was that to be separated from him?
I tell him, I say like, man, I must go my way. You need to go your own way. Now I cannot like keep your back anymore. Now you must do that by yourself. No, I'm joking. I was like, it just happened. Like business is business, and like and he's like by himself right now. I don't have his back anymore. Like he
Yeah.
needs to by himself. Yeah, but never mind. Like you never mind. Like you know better than me. When you stay with somebody, friends, your friend. Never mind if you guys play the same team or not. Like he's amazing guy, and he's my friend forever.
No
And
question.
it's every time we stay like that.
All right, we got another commercial break, so let's go to a segment called Quick Buckets. All right, so these are just some rapid fire
Buckets.
questions,
Yeah.
and,
Okay.
and you just real quick answers. All right. So who? Again, going back to the memes and the gifs, there's a lot of memes and gifs of you dancing. So who is the better dancer, you or Shaq?
Shaq.
At least you're honest. At least you're honest.
Hey, I don't know. I don't know to do robo dance. This is only problem.
Do you have a favorite memory from the bubble?
Yes, but I don't want to talk about that.
All right, I don't want to know then.
No.
What?
Okay. First time I catch a fish. First time I catch fish in my life. I never tried that anymore in my life.
Okay, just so you know, that pond, that lake, whatever you want to call it, it was definitely stocked with fish. That was an unfair fight between NBA players and the fish in that stocked pond. Just so you know.
But JJ, look at this. Look at this. My first fish, I almost to grab it. How I pulled back, I think it was like on Instagram all over, and the fish fell like in the water. I didn't catch. Basically, like I saw it, but I didn't see it. I didn't grab it.
Do you have a favorite pregame song?
No, I don't listen to music before pregame.
Oh, I love it. I don't either. Do you have any pregame rituals? Anything out of the ordinary that you do?
Yes, I lift too much.
Oh.
I lift and I stretch too much. Same like you. You stretch, I stretch. We stretch.
My only one is I have to have a brand new pair of socks for every game.
Oh.
It's my one thing. That's my one luxury in life is a brand new pair of socks before every game.
Take it. Nice.
Who's the most competitive guy on the Mavericks?
Luka for sure.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah,
with that.
Luka for sure.
What size sneaker do you wear?
20.
20?
Yes, 19 or 20. 20, more 20.
And do you have to get every pair of shoe custom made?
I don't know. Yes and no. Like Nike have a lot of shoes.
Right.
But yeah, like so far, yes and no. Like 50-50.
All right. What's the best part about being a big man?
You don't need to wear fancy clothes to people see you.
I don't even know what that means. That's good.
Yeah, but everybody wear the Gucci, like on T-shirt, to people like recognize you. Like I don't need that to people see me.
No, you're saying basically you don't need to do anything to get attention because you're already going to get attention.
Yes.
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 All right, I like
Thank
that.
you.
What's the worst part about being a big man?
What is the worst part? You cannot fit in every car. Yeah, true. This is
logistically
the worst part.
logistically that makes sense. There's small cars.
Yes.
And you have trouble fitting in them. I think the worst part about being a big man, I would assume, would be just not getting to shoot as many threes as guards. That would be hard for me.
It's true.
How many threes did you shoot this year, by the way?
This year I shot maybe the most threes so far, maybe like 9 or 10.
Oh, 9. Yeah, so not a lot. LeBron with another chase down block. That's the second time blocking Tyler Hero. His effort right now from LeBron. He wants this championship bad.
It's amazing. Hey, how he ran? Wow! Look at this.
Timed it perfectly.
Grabbed it. Bam!
Beat it with his elbow.
Like a volleyball.
Like it was a volleyball. Yep. I know with COVID going on right now, there's not a lot of movie productions happening, but you were in John Wick 3. You had an epic fight scene with John Wick, Keanu Reeves' character. Do you have, and it was, like your scene was reviewed really well. Do you have plans to be in any more movies?
I hope so. I have plans. I don't know if people like who want to put me in a movie have plans to put me in a movie and be in more movies.
That's great.
This is the main question. Yeah.
How,
It was,
how
it,
much
it was,
how
it
much
was
did you
fun.
have to rehearse for that hand-to-hand combat, that battle you had with
Uh,
Keanu Reeves?
we we do that like 7 days before that, and like we're shooting on 8. Like it was fun. It was fun. Like I still didn't believe. I drive I drive to my wife today on highway, and I was like, hey honey, I really was in a John Wick movie with Keanu Reeves, and I still don't believe in that.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Did you get to
Yeah.
did you get to like interact with him, hang out with him, like, or was he just kind of off in his trailer, came for the scene, left? Did you get to hang with
No,
Keanu at all?
yeah, so we like 2 times have like practice together, and that time like really like the first time I saw him on one practice, and after that I saw basically we spent from like for 5 p.m. to 8 a.m. like we shooting that scene, and we spent like time together like fighting, and I didn't feel my jaw.
Well, he was really hitting you with the book.
No, a couple times, but
He,
hey,
he
no,
caught
no,
you
a
with the
couple
book a
times,
couple
but
times.
a couple times. Don't worry. It's and it was fun. It was fun. Like and he's amazing guy, and like everything what I read about him, I can confirm that.
I love it. Again, the Heat off to a great
Yeah.
start. Jimmy Butler in ISO right now just created a three for Andre Iguodala. Time before that, hit a little fall away shot from 12 feet. I love that they're bringing second defenders right now on LeBron and Anthony Davis. And, the Lakers guys have to hit those open shots, which they've done now. They've got 2 threes, Kuzma and Morris. Hey, if I came to Serbia and you and I were to hang out for a day and a night, what would we
Okay.
do? Take me through, like if I got one day to hang out with you in Serbia, what are we doing?
We go to visiting like all Belgrade so far, because like Belgrade it's like the main time, because you have only one day. You need to see the best, and see a couple museum. We go to see the city. We walk a little bit to the city, like to see like old city and new part of the city, and after that we go like nice restaurants. After that we go they call splav. This like clubs on the water, like when like people like dance with all music, like every club is next to each other on the water, like, and you hear like R&B, Serbian music, hip hop, like every club is next to each other, and you can walk to the each of them, and like hey, you will have a lot of fun.
It sounds like a great
Yeah,
hang.
you need just to come, nothing else.
What body of water is this, by the way? This is a river?
A river, yeah, it's a river.
Because there's no beaches in Serbia, right? You guys are landlocked.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so far we have before, but not anymore. And now like we only have lakes and a river.
What's your favorite beach or like country to go to for a beach in Europe? Do you have a favorite?
We go, yeah, we go Greece or Croatia. This is where we go. Montenegro too. We go there too, or you go to Spain.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, those are all great options. That all sounds great.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so far this is my options. They have more place to go, but like you can check and we find some good place if you want to come in Europe.
I'm actually surprised that they didn't review this foul right here on Olynyk.
It's,
I know he did. I guess he didn't slide underneath him, but I feel like they're reviewing those more and more now. Where if you land on a guy's foot, they're just going to the monitor right away. But kudos to the officials for getting that call right.
man, I'm just here. I listen to you. I hear you. Nothing else.
I just know, for me as a shooter, man, I just want my feet protected.
I know.
I'm not trying to get
I
my
know,
ankle
because
sprained every time because you know this because you play with me, but I
Sure.
like jump forward when I shoot, so
Jump
I get
forward.
I let it get a lot of fouls on jump shots.
I know. I know when they ask you why you don't go on three point shot protection, you say you don't like it because you jump forward and you need to back for the ball.
Well, Boban, this has been a lot of fun, man. I appreciate you
Say, my friend.
you hopping on and hanging
you,
for a bit. This has been a lot of fun. I know it's super late
For me.
there. I don't think you probably won't stay up for the whole game. So
I think I will a little bit stay for first half for sure. And thank you because you like I talk with you. It's amazing to see you like on the camera talk
yeah.
with you. And now it's my time to watch a game and eat chicken.
All right, brother. I'll see you soon, man.